On Renegade, Misfit, Chemo, Zebrock, and Dedos. And we be your host for today because we taking over much music. So you're feeling my vibe and you're catching my drift. All the way to rise in case you end up still.
Trust the Misfit, logic is even philosophically. Playing out the street and you with shock therapy. To raise the low consciousness level is crucial, so words sound brutal cool, as it may seem.
We started out as all friends, and from that it just evolved into the music once the business side caught up to it, and you know, people started coming to us and asking us, you want to sign with us and whatnot. So we went through all of that, and still through thick and thin we're all brethren together, and we're in this together like we're a group. We're not about to split up. We're not about to take it to different places individually. Right now we're here, Chemo, Red One, and I, and Zeb and Dedos, we're here about making music, and together we're here as the Rascalz.
Rascal philosophy is just, you know what I'm saying, do our own thing, live life, and just, you know what I'm saying, do our music and just try to live.
With symptoms of brain dead, forget what I said, give me a pillow for my head. In a world of my own, I must climb the hill, I always chill with my mind as it sits on the grill. With the book of my 80 pages and there's old lyrics, my words form pictures as I write in hieroglyphics.
We self-contained all the way down from the record company to making our beats, writing our lyrics, mixing our stuff, mastering our stuff, making our own album covers, you know what I'm saying, putting it together. Like, it was done all within the crew because each man, like we said, we were friends first, but we all like decided to hold down different sides of the element, and we love that. If we weren't friends doing this, we'd still be individuals in love with what we do still, you know what I'm saying?
Come on, we do the right combination.
Getting ready.
Busting these check 1, 2s,
Rocking your foundation.
There's no mistaken.
Rascalz can't replace it.
Raps the track to kick the back
and make a statement.
So Red One, how you feeling?
Yo, you know the dealing, pimping the fly girls looking so appealing. Misfit, how you feeling?
Not that it matters where you're from, but was there a stigma attached to the fact that you guys were from Vancouver?
I feel that because Vancouver was young and never heard of before as far as hip-hop groups coming out of there is concerned, it was something that we had to kind of break down the barriers for. And from that, you know, it did us good because we have good music and a strong crew. So with that, you know, there was a good impetus to break down those walls. And from there, right now, it's all about, you know, bringing the nation together. And there is no East Coast, West Coast thing between, you know, the Rascalz and any other right now, or any other MCs in the city or across the nation, because Canada on the whole is too small for that. And I think that is good because in Canada they don't have that kind of beef that's going on in the States, and it's not all divided. Right now Canada's building a foundation, and that's one thing we have one up on the States on right now.
So we're building a foundation. Why do you think the foundation is happening now? Because I mean, it seems like there's a crop of brand new hip-hop talent bouncing out of Canada.
The labels, like right now, like they're starting to focus on this music because they see they can't really ignore it no more. And it's kind of, it sucks that if artists have to leave Canada and go across the border, they feel they have to go across the border to come out and with their material, when really there's enough talent here and there's the people here to support it. And it's just, right now the labels see that and they're just taking their time out to build. And from that, once the labels start, that makes, it's like a domino effect for everybody, for like the people in the studios, the people who press records, the groups, the record stores. That means more of everything for everybody because now we're concentrating on it and we're building an industry and some unification, you know what I'm saying? We're about to get into this video from the West. My man Rascalz with Soul on Ice, but we're also gonna check out our video, our second one. It's called Blind with the Science on Rap City.
The mindset behind the album comes from, it stems lyrically from Red and I. A lot of the titles are split up about 50% exactly anyways between him and I, and we just write to each other's titles and, you know, bring in our own personal experiences and individuality, to that title, and from that we come up with a song. And like we said with Chemo, the beat could be there beforehand or could be there afterhand, but it's basically just from what we've lived and what we understand to be true and what we've learned from our past experiences. All right, once again, back at you. We's about to get into the last video of the day. The dreaded fist off the Northwest, off a cash crop in the house. We got the Rascalz, so see you later. We're letting the team loose. with all of this thing that's going on, the fantasy rap and whatnot, and the guns, the women, and the weed, that's one thing that's going to be evicted soon, I think, from rap, and the conscious man is going to rise again and start kicking the lyrics, you know, that get the crowd jumping and that get the youth educated as far as, you know, current events that is going on in the city. Things like self-destruction and whatnot are going to come back again. MCs like that, Eric B. and Rakim, telling you how it is, you know, and people are going to be schooling the youth and not misguiding them with like I say, the gun toting, so on and so forth. So all of that is going to die out because I feel that if it doesn't, more of this is going to go on. I feel that artists from the East are not going to want to go and promote their albums on the West and vice versa because all of this garbage is going down, the violence that is not really a part of the music, you know what I'm saying? That is a part of life, but it's not really necessarily got to be a part of the music and the content that's put out there for everybody to listen to day in and day out. They go to the club, they got to hear somebody that's talking about, yes, I got a gun in the back.